Hey guys! In this video we're looking at how to write a language analysis introduction. This part of the essay is so important. It's where the assessor gets a sense of what type of a writer you are, and it's where you show off your understanding of what the writer is trying to do within their piece. You can approach writing an introduction any number of ways, but there are a few key points that you need to make sure you include. Who? Who wrote it? Are there multiple authors? What? What type of piece is it? An editorial? A blog? When? What date was it published? Where? Where was it published? The issue. What was the spark that caused this person to write? A debate in the media? The contention. What is the overall argument that the writer is trying to put forward? The tone. What is the dominant tone that the writer has written in? These can be arranged within the introduction in a number of ways, and it's helpful to pay attention to your own teacher's preferences. But this video will make a few suggestions how you can approach the task. Firstly, your introduction shouldn't be too long, generally about 4 to 5 sentences. Your first sentence can cover the issue at hand, essentially identifying why the writer has chosen to write this piece. Next, you need to give some background information. Try to avoid just listing off all the key information, but instead weave it into a sentence. You should write out the contention clearly and concisely, but ensure to be comprehensive. By this, I mean that you shouldn't just be saying an argument that is included in the piece, but what is the overall point that the writer is trying to communicate. In the example included here, the writer made many arguments against capital punishment, some economic, others moral, and even more practical. But the overall contention was none of those, but all of them combined. For more help on how to identify and write a ripper contention analysis, make sure to check out our videos on contentions. The tone can be included in any of these sentences and works well when it is woven into the sentence. Often there is more than one tone, but try to describe this in no more than 2 words, using the 2 tones that stand out to you the most. Some pitfalls to avoid when writing an introduction include listing techniques. Just rattling off a list of techniques that occur in the piece make it look like you've run out of things to talk about and are just trying to fill space. Writing too specifically. Save your examples for the body paragraphs. Being over-obvious in your writing style. Saying things like, for example, or the tone is, and the contention is. Instead, try and weave these things in seamlessly. Ignoring the background information provided. A lot of the information you need to include in the introduction can be found in the background information at the start of the piece to be analysed. It is essential that you read this carefully for clues as to who the audience might be, when and where the piece was published, and key definitions. Keep in mind that there are a lot of different ways to approach introductions. Try it out for yourself and check with your teacher. Thanks for watching and happy writing.